Hi everybody, Wave 3 News Meteorologist Ryan Hoke here with today's edition of the Hokey video blog. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful moms out there. Thank you for all that you do. If you're taking mom out to a meal, either to brunch, lunch, or dinner, weather should be mostly in cooperation today, but we've got a few storm chances that we will be talking about. Here's today's Hokey weather fact. We're talking about the abbreviation of weather, WX. You've probably seen this on Twitter, social media, or somewhere at least over the last few years. This is actually a very old abbreviation. This comes from the Morse code shorthand for it that was developed by telegraph operators back in the 1800s. They wanted a way to transmit these messages and weather reports very quickly, so they used WX instead of weather, and everybody accepted that as the de facto abbreviation. And we still use it today. So, hey, when your friends see the WX and ask what that means, you'll know that it's weather, and you'll know where it came from, too. Isn't that pretty cool? Kentucky One Health SkyTrack network of cameras this morning showing a few breaks in the clouds, but it has been a cloudy morning for the most part. 70 here in the metro, same story in Jasper, 60s outside the city, and we do have a few of these light showers that tried to make a run at our western counties this morning, but really they're fading away because this overnight activity from the plains is just not going to survive into today, especially in an environment with some settling air in western Kentucky. So that's going to be the trend for today. As things approach from the west, they'll try to die off as they head toward the east. Litchfield seeing a small shower now, but that's about all we can say is happening across our region. The showers out to the west dying off as well. You'll see that complex of storms around Union City that's not having any luck trying to flare up again near Jackson, Tennessee. All eyes, of course, on Tropical Storm Anna. It made landfall this morning north of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, as a 45-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Probably will cause some flooding issues here in North Carolina and into parts of South Carolina, but this isn't a huge deal. But certainly those folks down there are watching it. It's a huge deal, at least in the meteorological world, because this is so early. This is one of the earliest tropical storms we've had in quite some time. Hurricane season starts on June 1st. Enhanced risk of severe weather up toward Omaha and Dallas today. Yesterday, between Abilene and Fort Worth, Texas, we had a very nasty supercell that produced a tornado that caused one fatality just south of I-20. Quite impressive on radar, had a tornado debris signature, a tornado vortex signature, and also a debris ball on radar. Had all the trimmings, if you will, for a tornado on radar. And of course, folks on the ground confirmed it, and there was the fatality, unfortunately. Hey, the other side of this system is quite dynamic, too, because we've got really a blizzard going on just east of Rapid City, South Dakota. Snow continues through northeast Colorado, eastern Wyoming. You'll see the blizzard warnings there just east of Rapid City. Winter storm warnings elsewhere across the upper Midwest and the Mountain West as well. We're just going to be seeing the storm threat, though, from this system as we go throughout tomorrow. We'll show you that here in just a second. Let's get through today on Futurecast for your Mother's Day. By 10:30, heading out to brunch. It's showing a few of these showers, but I think it's overestimating them. So it'll be mostly dry this morning. We'll see a few of these pop-up showers and storms try to develop during the afternoon. I will say the latest data not as optimistic on that, so we may need to trim that down to a 20% chance instead of a 30% chance. That'd be nice, right? Temperatures this afternoon get into the mid to upper 80s, but by tonight, I do think it'll be a mostly dry evening across the area. Temperatures dropping down to the upper 70s by 9 o'clock. Here's a little fly in the ointment we've been watching this morning. Around midnight or so, we may try to get a line of storms through here. It'll probably be through Jasper, Indiana, Du Bois County, through Lawrence, Jackson, and Jennings counties as well. This is going to be a complex of storms coming out of the Midwest, trying to make a run toward I-70, may clip some of our counties. It will be dying as it does so, though, so no severe weather from this, even if it does happen. I think Louisville will stay dry throughout the overnight hours. By the morning commute, we're looking good at 66 degrees, but things begin to boil over, if you will, as we go throughout Monday afternoon into Monday evening. This would be Monday, probably after 2, 3 o'clock, when we start to see storms on radar here. We could have a couple lines of thunderstorms moving through. There could be some front-running supercells with this, but I really think it's going to be the lines of storms that are the big deal with this as they do move through. You see one there in the afternoon. Another one tries to develop in the evening. I will say Futurecast, the RPM model here, hasn't had good luck with this, especially on events 24 hours or more out. So we'll just have to watch this and track it through tonight into tomorrow morning. Stay up with our latest forecast. We'll have the latest details as they become available to us. But as we go throughout your Tuesday morning, things clear out. Much cooler, less humid air moving in for the middle part of this week. How about that? Here's what we've got from the Storm Prediction Center for the severe weather threat tomorrow. An enhanced risk of severe weather for the western two-thirds of our viewing area. It's a wind damage and large hail threat. Isolated tornadoes, yeah, there's the chance. I think there's enough low-level shear there to at least put that in there. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal, but, I wouldn't be shocked to see a couple tornado warnings come out of this system. It's mostly going to be the Boeing segments of wind damage from these storms that we see. All right, so keep that in mind as we go into tomorrow. And speaking of severe weather, we are less than 2 weeks away from my departure for my 8th annual storm chasing trip in the Great Plains. I'll be out there with Storm Chasing Adventure Tours. Of course, I've been working with them for a number of years now, since high school. Can you believe that? And we'll be out there giving you the latest updates via social media. I'll be on the Wave 3 Weather blog, and hopefully we can get some live video on television. I got to work on that this week to get our technology set up for that. Should be fun out there, and hopefully we can at least give back by reporting these storms to the National Weather Service and helping them in the warning process as well. All right, 7-day breakdown. Here's what we got going on for this week. 89 this afternoon. That may be a little optimistic, but I do think if the storm threat is diminished, as it's looking like on some of the models now, that we will see those warmer temperatures in the upper 80s. I don't think we'll hit 90 today. No near record territory weather, because I think the record is 93, and we're going to be at 89. So 4 degrees off. We're not too close. As we go throughout your Monday, that's when the severe weather risk is, 86 degrees. Then, here's that cool down Tuesday through Thursday as we go throughout this week. Looking pretty good. Hey, we'll take it, right? Just wish it were on a weekend. As we go throughout your Friday and Saturday, though, that's when the next storm chance comes in. There's going to be some sort of heavy rainmaker with training thunderstorms going through some portion of the Midwest. Some models take it up toward Indy. Some models take it over us. I put in a 60% chance of storms on Friday. I think we'll get thunderstorms. It's just, where's that maximum axis of heavy rain going to set up? Will it be here? Will it be north of here? We'll see how that works out. Just use caution as you head throughout the latter portion of this week. We could have some heavy rainfall to contend with, especially as we go throughout that Friday time frame. I have a storm chance on Saturday as well. Not quite as high because the confidence there is just not quite as high. It looks like the coverage may not be quite as widespread as well. So that's what we've got cooking here in the Weather Department over the next 7 days. Hope you folks have a very nice Mother's Day out there. And hey, if you haven't talked to Mom lately, give her a call on the phone today. Friendly reminder. All right, folks, that's it for the Hokey video blog. Thanks for watching. I will see you on Wave 3 News at 11, since we don't have a 6 p.m. show tonight due to golf. See you then.